taking on last year's national champions, the TCU Horned Frogs. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So TCU's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And out comes this quarterback who's certainly familiar to fans. It's the first game of his final season as he tries to make all that senior experience come into play.
Well, we've seen what this guy can do throughout his career, Chris, but you and I had a chance to talk to him yesterday, and sounds like he's eager to show people that he's taken his game to another level. Let's see how quickly he can get off to a good start here.
They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it second and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat. And one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial in kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Trying for a fourth down completion. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw, testing the middle. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes out for their first possession today. And here comes the veteran running back. He has poured a lot of himself into this program throughout his career, and now the first game of his final season.
Yeah, what a great career he's had. Still another year in front of him. It all gets started today. A lot of wear and tear, but this guy seems to be in the best shape of his career. Can't wait to see what he can do.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. With the catch, it's Parker. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. What a kick. It's good from 57. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And ball spotted at the 17. We've been better off just taking a knee. And the TCU offense takes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Good throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. He make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Horned Frogs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition for that defensive line play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Gee. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line. And the Horned Frogs looking to cash in this red zone trip. Bringing pressure. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw again. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense. The Horned Frogs will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. A play action, looking to throw. On the move now. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. They'll run it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. He's got an open. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Play fake, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. And it's caught for a huge pickup. They're down inside the 30 now. Hold. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. What a catch! They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. And the Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here. Looking for his big tight end. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The pass is intercepted. It's a short return to make the tackle at 25, and what a play for this defense.
Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. Incomplete. Second down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the grab. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And one final play before the end of the quarter. First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Follow him in the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And it's a long distance. Call. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
TCU, 7.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Rivera. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Swarm by the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offense coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's 1st down. Looking for a man. He dumps it off to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Ball handed off. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. 2nd down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Lyle. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time,
looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Pass complete on a crossing route. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. This is the 6th play on the drive. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Caught over the middle. It's Gee. Brought down to the 22. It's a 1st down, very near the red zone now. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The pass rush closing in. He's got it with room to run. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Now the try here for the extra point. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason.
By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. They'll run it from the gun.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. Handoff to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of it. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 25. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Graham down the middle. It's Lyle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The pocket breaking down. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw to the left side. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Horned Frogs will kick this away to start the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. It's a quarterback keeper. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the 1st down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense takes the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wide end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Well, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Here's the 2nd down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And the pass is incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. He's looking deep down the middle. Caught near the goal line. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down, but an explosive play into this passing game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's now second and goal.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Looking to score with a run to the right. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Takes the handoff, runs it off left tackle. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. He finds some space. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the recovery, but he stopped short of first down yardage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on.
Here he goes. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
TCU 14.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane. And so this drive is going to begin with good field position. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. The short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Rivera. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw it again. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Now it's second down here. Throwing off play action. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. On the move now. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. The senior calls his own number and picks up the 1st down. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. And the single back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right. This one caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 3rd down play for this offense. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Longhorns offense takes the field now. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He finds his man. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back and giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Finds his man. It's Lyle. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Pulls it in. It's Lyle. 2nd effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And the Horned Frogs have 1st and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He lets it rip. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Texas Christian. They couldn't stop him now.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the point after is good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
TCU 21.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Chewing clock with the running game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. He breaks free. Jukes to get past a man. Refusing to be stopped in this play. They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. 1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.